Alright, so welcome back to the second episode of Fear, and we're changing up the location a little bit for a couple different reasons, but primarily I'm just really fucking lazy, and I don't want to set my camera and everything up over there where I normally shoot, and I also ordered pizza, so it kind of just gave me an excuse to kind of chill on the couch, watch some Fear, and eat pizza while we look at episode 2. Now, one of the things you're going to notice with episode 2 is that a lot of the production value has gone up, but they've kept a lot of the same motifs, if you will. Like, the premise is still the same. It's still a bunch of people that go into, like, a haunted place, and they have to have dares. So, nothing really drastic has changed. However, this is the episode where they start implementing different dare challenges, rather than just going into, like, an area and just kind of fucking standing there. I've only seen about the first 5 minutes of the episode. What I'm going to do from now on is take a first 5 minutes and look at it, and then the rest will just kind of be a blind run through. And I'll, do some editing tricks here and there to keep the flow of the review going. Before we dive right into episode 2, one tidbit I didn't mention in the last video, probably throughout the remainder of the series, I'll kind of add a little bit more information, because this channel is primarily like looking at the legacies of different things, documentaries. I do want to try to get as much information out there as possible. One of the bits I didn't mention in the last episode was that the theme song, which I can't play because the minute I put it up here, it'll get fucking copyright strike and all sorts of shit, but it's from Godsmack, and the song is called Voodoo, which was a very, very fucking popular song back in the day. And when this fucking show came out, that fucking song was everywhere. And I primarily attribute that song's success to the show because fucking back in the day, I knew a fuck ton of people that only knew of Godsmack because of this show. So, and this was right around the time Godsmack was starting to blow up in popularity. I still feel they would have been popular without the show, but I definitely feel like the show helped. Because this was right on the cusp of reality TV starting to become a big thing. Yeah, they had stuff like The Real World and a couple other things, but reality TV hadn't quite hit that fucking giant boom period that it felt in the mid to late 2000s. So anyway, without further ado, this is episode 2 of Fear, St. Agnes Hospital. Fear brings a bunch of different strangers together, and they have to complete challenges. And this is no different for this episode. And the contestants for this episode are Stephanie, Chenge, Raquel, Darrell, and finally Jim. One of the things I do like about the show is that they do give a little bit of a testimonial ahead of time with the people, where they're able to kind of say like what they're kind of afraid of, what they're expecting. And I think that adds a bit of suspense and kind of power to the show overall.
Going ghost hunting.
I think we're gonna be running around with video cameras.
Unbelievably nervous right now.
Well, yeah, I imagine if this was a fucking horror movie, you'd probably be the first fucking one to die. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Like, she fucking threw up? Ugh. After Stephanie doesn't do a really good job of hiding the fact that she just threw up all over the place,
I totally puked. I'm so sorry. If you heard me.
the rest of the contestants all gather around for their initial briefings.
3, you may quit at any time. If you quit, you forfeit your bounty of $5,000.
Oh shit, okay. $5,000 now, yeah. And are set up with their first dare. Kind of like what I mentioned earlier, one of the things you're going to notice right away is they kind of forego the whole standing and sitting in certain areas. Now, don't get me wrong, they still do it, and if I remember correctly, there's an episode that happens later on where they make someone fucking sleep in a room, like, by themselves for a whole day or some shit like that. But now they're actively going out of their way to make them do crazy shit.
Your first dare tonight is to find the missing member of your team.
They fucking stuck a dude by himself alone in the haunted house. How much you want to bet it's fucking Derek? They brought Derek's ass back for episode 2 and they're like, you know what? You don't want to fucking sit in the hole. Your ass gets to fucking sit in this room by yourself with a fucking bag over your head. Piece of shit. Yep, you saw that right. For the very first dare, 2 of the teammates have to go and attempt to find their missing teammate because MTV decided to put them in a straitjacket, keep the bag over their head, and just chuck them in a room. So right off the bat, Chen and Darrell are chose to go look for their lost teammate.
This is just an overwhelming feeling of mental torture.
Oh shit, fucking Lorraine Warren is in this? Like, The Conjuring Warrens? Like, okay, I know The Conjuring is like based off supposedly real people, but I mean, it is based off real people. It's just the whole supposedly haunted shit. Oh, show's got fucking star power. But the search continues for both Chen and Darrell. Last episode I mentioned how I'm pretty sure the producers had gone and creepified the place up. I'm pretty sure that was one of them. After searching around and getting a bit lost, both Chen and Darrell are able to locate the final teammate.
Now, sorry this took long. Hey, this dude is in a straitjacket with a hood on.
Because you guys don't realize, the second they put that thing on my head and that straitjacket on, and I almost lost it.
And they didn't fucking tell him. They don't even, he doesn't even know he's just like fucking chilling in this room by himself. 1:30 said they've been looking for him for an hour and a half. This motherfucker sat in there with a straitjacket on and a bag over his head for an hour and a half. He's looking around like, oh my God, they fucking left me. The team is able to make it back though with no additional incidents.
Alright, that's James, that's the newest member of the team.
Oh, and Stephanie's like, oh my God, hi. Oh my God, he's so fucking hot.
Fuck you, the jacket down there. How do you feel?
You threw up, so I can't compare.
Oh, and he already fucking calls her out. Ugh. And she's like, oh, you like my vomit. Awesome. For the next dare, Darrell has to go and perform some sort of psychic bullshit known as auto drawing, where they have to basically clear their mind of all thoughts and let a ghost draw a picture or write or some shit, I guess.
That is where you take a paper and you put a pen or a pencil and you ask a spirit to come through and write messages.
It's very...
You know, Lorraine Warren is kind of like the OG, like, goth chick. Like, the OG, like, I would say, like, late 2000s goth chick, where they sort of dress normal, but, like, they're into really weird shit. And you just know that they've got at least fucking one My Chemical Romance shirt. At least fucking one.
Hey, if everyone wants to know, Darrell got the shit scared out of him. My hand started shaking real bad, and it actually, like, shook. I was trying to write all this, I don't know what that is.
He's blaming the ghost on his shitty drawing. There's one, did they let him keep the drawing afterwards? Like, I mean, if you're going through all this shit and you're only giving me $5 grand, I'm keeping that fucking drawing. The night continues though, as we move on to Dare 3.
It's you and me. Alright, this time you are.
Fucking Stephanie loves Jim. They're making... This is crazy. They're making the dude that they fucking stuck in a bag go out again?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm scared. I'm just want to get it done because...
Bro, you sat in there for an hour and a half by yourself. I think you're fine.
I think I'll be done after this.
No.
And Stephanie's like, oh my God, I get to go with my... Oh my God.
Will continue alone up to the 3rd floor of Compton Hall. Red will wait there in the basement as the safety.
Where are you going?
The 3rd floor. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just sit here, look at it. Hey guys, what's going on?
She was so hyped. So hyped to go with him, and then she realized, oh fuck, I gotta be standing here by my fucking self.
Using the tools you brought with you, collect a sample of the blood staining the once white floor.
I'll give Jim this. Like, if Derek is the level of, like, pussy, like, the lowest of the low, Jim's, like, as of now, like, he's up here. Like, the man already spent an hour and a half by himself there with a bag over his head. And he's like, fuck it, I'll just go back.
You're platinum, you're a rock star.
Nothing super crazy happens, and both Jim and Stephanie are able to return to the safe house, while Chen leaves out on his first solo dare. In his dare, he basically just has to go alone and retrieve a bunch of ghost hunting equipment. Okay, I can already say, one of the upgrades too is the fact that they're not doing that, Blair Witchy shaky cam shit. Now it's just jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Like, it doesn't work, but at least it's way better and less fucking harmful on my eyes this time around.
It runs from the furthest reach in the north.
Oh, god damn it! I fucking spoke way too fucking soon. Fuck! Ah. Oh, that was cheap. That was fucking cheap.
Are you there? Are you here?
Again, I'm pretty sure that, okay, yeah, they're by themselves, they're alone, they're doing everything, but I'm pretty sure this is fucking MTV, this is reality TV. They intentionally fucking made this shit go bad for dramatic effect. I fucking guarantee it. Grab the bag and run, motherfucker!
He's white.
You are the man.
I mean, honestly, he keeps it way more composed than I would have done. I probably would have fucking shit my pants. I'd have been like fucking Stephanie. Fucking projectile vomiting all over the fucking place.
Made it through your first night. You are now free to go to bed and just hang out.
It's kinda fucked. They don't even give them beds.
Must gather the following items: the blood collected from the blood room, the channeling Ouija board on the shelf and its pointer.
If I would have known that was in this room, I wouldn't even be in this room.
I'm out.
You know,
Night 2 hasn't technically began, but we've already lost our first contestant because there was a Ouija board in the room. But the night still continues, and the remaining contestants move on towards their next dare. Bro, they straight up created a fucking pentagram with a bunch of candles. That is fucking hilarious. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just lit the candles, now what?
just get that white light. Seriously, there's a complete white circle around it. It's like a halo.
Beaming. We're like lighting up the whole joint.
So, full disclosure, I don't really believe in ghosts or anything like that. I used to, but I really dig a lot of the spooky shit. I want to believe. I really want to fucking believe. But there's been certain evidence that's made me just suggest that it's not a fucking thing. So, I can only imagine the series producers were probably in the same thought process I was. And they fucking were like, you know what? Let's see if we can get fucking Satan. No, fuck that. We're gonna see if fucking we can get Cthulhu to appear with that fucking thing.
Yes, we are.
Are we going to be done with the dare soon?
That was the door. Don't worry about it.
Are we gonna be done?
I'm trying. I'm waiting.
I just can't get over the fact they sent 3 motherfuckers underground at a supposedly super haunted fucking hospital and are then gonna have them fucking use a Ouija board on top of a pentagram with a bunch of fucking candles. This show's fucking amazing. After possibly releasing the Antichrist back in 2001, the remaining contestants successfully complete their dare and head back to the safe room. This show is wild, man. Only in the 2000s on MTV would you fucking get this shit.
I don't want to do it. I don't want anything to do with this.
Come on, man. Everybody had to realize this was gonna get real in a second. You know? Just not going to go.
Stephanie's all like, are you fucking high right now?
I'm surprised I went this far, but I just need to be I need to be somewhere that is okay right now.
However, even after meeting the love of her life, Satan proved to be too much for Stephanie and she ends up leaving after the completion of the dare. Yeah, it's because dude she wanted to smash with, like, he went completely fucking mental and she was like, nah bro, I'm fucking done with this shit.
It depends if we all stick together. But do you feel what's going through me? Oh my god.
The second I get back to that fucking safe house, I'm gone.
One dare away from the end of this fear experience. Complete this dare and the money is yours. All right. By this, we have come to the last step. We have gone through so much together and learned a lot about each other and about ourselves. And this is what it comes down to, boys.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck chicks, eat dicks. For the final dare, Chen must be locked inside of a cadaver drawer while Jim waits outside for the time limit to expire. Honestly, I would rather be in the fucking cadaver thing. Because you can't see shit anyway. Because the thing is, alright, yeah, that's where the cadavers went. That's not where they died or any shit like that. So far, right off the bat, what I can say is the show, in terms of, like, production value, as well as, you know, challenges and keeping the show interesting, it's already light years ahead of episode 1, and it's like, oh my god, poor guy. Chen over there looks fucking completely fucked up. Was the $5,000 worth it? Was it fucking worth it? You may think this is sweat. No, I pissed all over myself. My entire fucking body.
Congratulations. You have completed your final dare. But wait, each of you has a chance to earn an additional $3,000 if you complete a bonus dare.
If you choose, there's no turning back.
Oh, I'm going for 8, bro. That's almost 10 grand. I can't go back to my hometown without trying.
You know what? Derek, Jim, for just that weird seance shit, Darrell, man.
If you choose, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. There's no turning back.
Man, I can't. Man, I don't know if I can do this, man.
However, Darrell does persist and continues on with the extra dare.
I need to read you something. I'm going to read it really quickly, okay? Carl Werner was known as the Bellboy. In 1937, he was admitted for a compulsive illness and was often found up in the attic ringing a small bell over and over and over. He was discovered swaying from the attic rafters at the end of a makeshift noose.
You have to come face to face with the final boss of St. Agnes Hospital.
Investigate this room for signs of paranormal energy.
Oh my God. The mag is 2.
Mag is 2.
The electric is 1.
1. The radio.
I wonder if the producers ever actually used those numbers for anything, if they were just like, fuck it, just throw this shit up.
The electric is 1, and the magnetic is 1.
Oh my God. Darrell, are you okay? You go, Darrell. You're the man. Get out and go all the way downstairs.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Which way do I go?
Go all the way down to the bottom of Thompson Hall.
Which way to go? I don't know which way to go. I'm in a tunnel, something's chasing me.
I think what happens generally with people is there's that anticipational buildup, so that when you're finally able to just fucking go, you freak out and then you think something's chasing you, because it's like a natural thing, because like our predatory senses and shit from like a long time ago.
Something's down here.
Do you know where you're going?
I was like, oh my God, it was not worth the $3,000.
Here.
You're the man.
3Gs don't come for free.
You know, no fucking better words were ever spoken. 3Gs don't come for free.
Congratulations, final dare completed. Open the envelope. Before you use the key and claim your $5,000 prize, cleanse yourself and this area of negative energy.
Then answer, is St. Agnes haunted?
One of the things I think is funny with this show is if it turns out that ghosts and shit are not real, then this show is literally about people just kind of standing around in the dark doing fucking nothing. Alright, so that was episode 2 of Fear, and my quick final thoughts on it is that I definitely think it's a huge step up from episode 1. Now, it's not as funny as episode 1. We don't have Derek levels of bullshit going on here, but I can appreciate the fact that they upped the scare factor, and they made it more viable. Yeah, I think it's like 20 minutes shorter than the first episode was, but you can clearly tell that they looked at the first episode, saw what worked and what didn't work, kind of trimmed the fat, and made an overall better product, and I can respect that. So, I mean, we're just getting started with this whole series. I'm pretty excited to see what happens next. We're not quite at the really, really cheesy shit that the show gets to, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, make sure to keep things light and rebellious, and I'll see you guys next time.